Oh, may I speak with Mr. Brett Ashley, please? Hello, Brett. Oh, sorry. He's away. Do you know where he went? Oh, no. No message, thank you.
Find Signor Salvador. I want to see him in my office at once.
Yes, Excellency.
And the head of Chancery.
I believe Signor Cabrera is in a meeting, Excellency.
Then get him out of his meeting.
Yes, Excellency.
Ah, Manuel, good. Come with me.
How was your meeting, Excellency?
Oh, they were polite. They're always polite, especially when the answer's no. And their revolting seed cake's given me indigestion.
I'm so sorry.
I need a long session with Cabrera. What's my agenda this evening?
Just the Anglo-Guantalan friendship dinner at 7:30.
Well, that can go. Any feelings I may have had for the British completely disappeared at 3 o'clock.
Senora Barrios is to introduce the sculptor Dominguez.
My wife and I never agreed about Dominguez, so perhaps it's just as well I'm not going to be there. This tedious interest in our Indian culture's quite beyond me. Make my apologies, the usual excuse.
Yes, Excellency.
Yes?
Signor Cabrera is here, Excellency.
Tell him to come in. Thank you, Miguel. That'll be all. Sit down, Garcia.
I'm sorry to have kept you waiting, Ambassador. I had a meeting with the commercial attaché. It seems there's growing concern about the future of our banana imports. Now that the British have drafted a trade agreement...
Garcia, for heaven's sake. No wonder the British smile into our faces and snigger the moment our backs are turned. No wonder they call us a banana republic. We're obsessed with bananas. Have we nothing else to sell them?
Coffee, essential oils, coconuts?
I had a meeting this afternoon with their Secretary of State. He has refused to close down the London office of the Frente Nacional. You and I must put our heads together, Garcia. Draft a clever telegram. The President's going to be very angry.
Well, understandably. We're supposed to be on friendly terms with the British. Yet they persist in giving shelter to a subversive group. It's intolerable.
The President will be angry not only with the British, he'll be angry with me. And with you, if he remembers you, which is problematical. Do you wish to be recalled?
I don't understand.
The President may feel we should have been more cunning in our dealings with Her Majesty's government.
We can't put a gun to their head. What have we got that they want?
Bananas. A clever telegram, Garcia.
Hello? Oh, Manuel, darling, where are you? What? What? Darling, what's the matter? You sound so strange. What? Manuel, I don't understand a word you're saying. Your father's probably in his study. Oh, my God. What? Manuel, listen to me. Manuel...
Ah, my dear, something's cropped up. I'm afraid you'll have to manage the Dominguez dinner without me.
I won't be going either. Manuel just telephoned. He's been kidnapped.
Chief Superintendent Kingdom.
Yes, sir.
Cabrera, head of Chancery. His Excellency's waiting. Follow me.
Thank you.
Come in.
His Excellency the Ambassador. Chief Superintendent Kingdom.
How do you do, sir? Detective Constable Sims. Sir.
You'll wait outside, Garcia.
Yes, Ambassador.
Sit down, Superintendent.
Thank you.
Do you know anything about Guantanamo?
It's one of the Central American republics. Conquered by Cortez in the 16th century, gained its independence in the 1840s.
Very good.
I did some reading in the car coming over. Principal exports, essential oils and bananas. A certain amount of coffee is also grown.
I had in mind the current political situation, which at the moment is particularly delicate. For this reason, you mustn't talk to the press until I've received instructions from my president.
You do want your son returned unharmed?
Of course.
Then I must ask you to please allow me to conduct this investigation in my own way. If the press are not given the facts, there are certain journalists who are always too ready to produce fiction.
Then stop them. Will you take some coffee?
A black, please. We're not accustomed to muzzling our press. Besides, we need their cooperation. A photograph of your son, description of his dress, might elicit information which will help us to find him.
Very well. Please remember, while you're in this building, you're on Guantalan territory. I shall be obliged if you will interview and question members of my staff only after consultation with me.
Of course. Have you any reason to believe the kidnapping of your son is politically motivated?
Well, what else? It may have escaped your notice, Superintendent, but your government's currently playing host to a subversive group of Guantalan expatriates.
The Frente Nacional.
Precisely. Had a meeting with your Secretary of State only this afternoon. I warned him that sooner or later these Maoists or Trotskyists or whatever they are would seek to further their cause by violent means. Now it's happened, and my son's at the center of it.
Well, surely the Secretary of State informed you that the special branch are keeping an eye on the Frente Nacional.
A rather distant eye, if I may say so.
Who took the phone call?
My wife.
I shall want to speak to her.
She's taken a mild sedative, but she should be able to talk.
Good. I shall also want to speak to the last members of your staff to see your son, the people in the lobby, the receptionist, all members of your staff who had contact with him.
Send in Senor Salvador.
Yes, Excellency.
When did you last see your son?
At lunch. He had a lecture at the university, which he failed to attend.
How do you know that?
I've already spoken to his tutor, a personal friend.
What does he study?
European history, with emphasis on the military aspects. There's a place for him in our military academy when he returns home.
How was he dressed when he left for his lecture?
Casual things, the universal uniform of the student.
This him?
Yes, you may take it.
Thank you. Does he have any close friends in London? A girlfriend?
I suggest you talk to his tutor about that, Gordon Harris at King's. I'm a very busy man, Superintendent. I haven't had much contact with Manuel lately. Come in. Ah, Miguel. This is Detective Chief Superintendent Kingdom. He wishes to ask certain questions of members of Embassy's staff. You will accompany him everywhere. In no circumstances whatsoever is he to enter the security area or indeed any of the offices, and there's no need for him to talk to any of the people in Chancery.
Political section? Guantalan Intelligence Corps?
We have no intelligence corps. We have first secretaries and attachés.
Ambassador, at this stage, it can only be supposition that this is a political crime. Normally, a guerrilla group or a revolutionary group would have issued a statement claiming responsibility, dictating terms.
Perhaps. But in my view, you're completely wasting time here. You'd do far better to check immediately on the movements of all expatriate Guantalans, especially members of the Frente Nacional.
Don't worry, Ambassador. I haven't forgotten them.
Por el desarrollo de una presión externa de gran envergadura que pretendió impedir la instalación de un gobierno libremente elegido por el pueblo y derrocarlo desde entonces, que ha querido aislarnos del mundo, estrangular la economía y paralizar el comercio del principal producto de exportación, el cobre, y privarnos del acceso a las fuentes de financiamiento internacional. Estamos conscientes de que cuando denunció...
Your law. I can always tell. What have they been up to this time? Another march? Silly boys.
Do you learn Spanish, Guantala?
No, dear. Maida Vale. My old dad kept a delicatessen shop, corner of Carlton Avenue. Of course, he's gone now. So's the shop. Shame, really. Be worth a bob or two now, that would.
Your dad was Guantalan, was he?
Spanish. My mother came from South America, though. Somewhere in the middle, I think. Or was it the South? Never was my strong point, geography. Of course, I've never been there myself. Never had the inclination.
How long have you been working for the movement?
Oh, a few months. I answered this advert in the paper. Of course, they told me what they did, but they said it was all legal, and did I mind? Well, they're never such nice boys. Quite mad, of course. I don't understand what they're talking about half the time. Who was this Trotsky?
Well, he fell out with a chap called Stalin, and Stalin had him chopped with an ice pick.
Oh, very nice. Sit down, dear.
Where are the boys tonight, Miss...
Oh, just call me Olive, dear. The boys? Oh, I haven't seen them all day. When I got in this morning, there was a note saying that they'd see me later in the week and a pile of work for me to get on with. been ever so quiet. I've missed them.
Where can I find them?
You don't need me to tell you that. You've had your eye on them for months. I've seen your mob creeping about outside. You've got a warrant?
Nope.
Then put that down. Look, why don't you stop hounding them? They're not harming anybody. All they want is a better deal for a bunch of starving peasants.
I hope you're right, Olive. For a couple of peace-loving types, they've got a bloodthirsty taste in literature. Columns and stuff on the exploits of the Tupamaros.
Vincenti's never supported them. The Tupamaros are bourgeois individualists.
Bourgeois individualists? Long words for a simple girl from Maida Vale, Olive. Why are the boys so interested in the Tupamaros, then? Huh? Where are they?
I told you, I don't know.
Where's this note they left?
I threw it away.
Here?
It was emptied at lunchtime.
How convenient. Ever heard of Manuel Barrios? Well, he's been kidnapped, Olive. That's the kind of sport the Tupamaros go in for, isn't it? Has Vincenti taken a leaf out of their book? Well, has he?
Sebastian, what's happened? Is there any news?
Not yet, my dear. This is Detective Chief Superintendent Kingdom, who's in charge of the investigation. He wants to ask you some questions.
Oh, not right now.
It'll only take a few moments. Please, may we sit down?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. Now, Mrs. Barrios, I'd like you to tell me everything that was said during the phone call with your son.
Well, I don't know. I don't remember every detail. It was so unexpected. I was getting ready for the evening.
We were due to attend a dinner in honor of a most interesting Guantalan sculptor.
The call came through on your private line?
Yes.
From a call box?
Superintendent, do you imagine he told me where he was?
Or did you hear the pips?
Yes. Yes, I did. Well, surely that's very curious. A public box. He could have run away, called for help.
Not if the box was in an isolated spot or if the kidnappers were armed.
Candida, did he say what they wanted, what demands they were making for his release?
No, nothing like that. Just that I was to expect another call at 9 o'clock.
Why wasn't I told about that?
Get on to the post office engineers. Tell them to trace the call when it comes through.
Sebastian, what if they don't want anything? Just Manuel. What if they want to kill him?
Don't be ridiculous. What would be the point? Why?
Revenge. You're not a very popular man in Guantala. None of us are very popular.
Emotive nonsense. All it shows is that after all these years, you know nothing of politics. Nothing.
Some bad things were done after the coup in '68.
These people may be fanatics. They're also Marxists who don't waste time bearing grudges. When they strike, it's because they have a definite objective in...
Wait. Is there an extension?
In the bedroom.
Right. Keep him talking as long as you can. I want to get all the information possible from this call. Now, don't pick up the receiver until I do. I'll say when.
Hello, Mother.
Hello? Oh, Manuel, darling, where are you? Who's taken you away and what do they want?
Mother, don't ask questions, please. You must do exactly what they want. Otherwise, well, you understand.
Who are they?
Mother, I can't say who they are. Look, is Father there with you?
Yes.
Well, let me speak to him, please.
Manuel, now you listen to me. Who is responsible for this? Where are you? Manuel, did you hear me? Answer me.
Yes, I heard you, Father. Now listen to me if you ever want to see me again. Now, this is what they want. You must put $500,000 into a briefcase. Now, give it to Miguel. Tell him to take it to Wandsworth Common, arriving there at 11 a.m. tomorrow. Now, crossing the common from the station's side, he will come to a large gorse bush. Now, tell him to leave the case in the clearing, in the center of that gorse bush.
What is it? What do they want?
Money.
No demand for the release of political prisoners. If it is a revolutionary group, they're not running true to form.
Will your people have been able to trace the call?
I don't think so. It wasn't long enough. They may be able to tell us the general area.
So odd what they're asking for. And yet in Paraguay, the Tupamaros used to kidnap leading industrialists for money. Revolutionaries need arms.
Does it matter who or why? Can't you forget politics for a single moment? Manuel's life is at stake. Your son's life, and you stand there having a political debate.
Candida, please try and control yourself.
Oh, yes, control. That's what's important, isn't it? There's no room for emotion in politics. Smile, Candida. This is a happy occasion. The people are watching you. Be more serious, Candida. This is a solemn occasion. Well, I can't turn my emotions on and off like a tap. Manuel's life is at stake, whatever they ask for. It doesn't matter how much, we must give it.
Not yet, Mrs. Barrios.
What?
We don't make deals with kidnappers except in the very last resort.
But these people are mad. They'll kill him.
We'll do everything we can to see he's not harmed.
There's only one way to do that. That's to give them what they ask.
Mrs. Barrios, please try to understand. You give in to these people once, you open the floodgates. Any group with any sort of grudge will start snatching people from the streets. That no politician, no industrialist, no diplomat will be safe.
Sebastian,
I'm sorry. I have to agree with him.
don't you care about Manuel? Are you really so concerned about the fate of other politicians?
The 11 o'clock rendezvous will be kept. Of course, the money will not be in the bag. We won't be very far away. With any luck, we'll take them by surprise.
Come in.
I'm sorry to disturb you, Ambassador, but I've just received this.
Thank you. From the President. He expresses his deepest regret and wishes us to know that his thoughts and those of the entire government are with us at this terrible time. But that's not all. There are times when duty to one's country must take precedence over family ties. I must therefore regretfully instruct you that in no circumstances whatsoever are you to bow to the demands of the terrorists.
Now I understand.
Roundup 2 to control. The egg has been laid.
Roundup 2, thank you. I saw it. Roundup 3, are you with us?
Roundup 3 to control. With you. Can see the nest.
Hello? What? What? I don't... Well, of course I do. Yes. 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 I understand.
Roundup 2 to control. Fox approaching nest.
Roundup 2, roger. Keep watching. Roundups 1 and 3, stand by.
He's there. He's gone in.
All stations, roundup. Tally ho.
Oh, hello, friends. What a lovely surprise. Sit down. We'll have a party, shall we? I'm a very naughty lad. I'm playing hooky from the Prue. Still, sun's gone over the yardarm. Hasn't it? Oh, by the way, I think this is yours, isn't it?
Come in. Vincente Ubicio?
Ubico, as in echo.
I'm sorry, sit down, please.
We've been looking for you all over the place.
Well, now that you found me, how can I help you?
Does the name Manuel Barrios mean anything to you?
Manuel Barrios is the son of Sebastian Barrios, a wealthy Guantalan landowner. He was one of the major personalities in the coup of '68, which ousted the liberal regime. Never a popular figure, he was responsible for many atrocities during this period. For this reason, the president felt it expedient to banish him to the London embassy, where he now no doubt finds consolation in his exile by leading a gay social life and paying the occasional visit to Buckingham Palace. Does that help?
Very good. What about the son?
His son is too young to be of interest.
Then why has someone taken the trouble to kidnap him?
I don't know. But since you ask, I'll give a simple explanation. His father is a rich man, and capitalism encourages greed and gangsterism.
Which would disappear in a workers' democracy.
Well, even in Mao's China, the prisons are empty.
Yeah, well, they're all too busy, aren't they? Where have you been for the last few days?
In Leeds, watching football. Guantala were playing. It was a friendly match. So, I decided to stay on an extra day.
Whereabouts in Leeds?
The Avoca Hotel.
Address?
22 East Street.
What is the purpose in opening an office of the Frente Nacional in London?
To make contact with the working class movement in this country, and to publicize the true nature of the vicious and corrupt Guantalan regime.
And to put pressure on that government.
Naturally.
By means of hijackings, kidnappings, terrorism.
The Frente Nacional has never employed any of those tactics. We are not terrorists. A terrorist is a liberal with a bomb in his hand.
Trotsky.
Ah, a well-read policeman. Is he special branch?
No, just Commoner Garden, CID Sergeant.
But Trotsky was right. Revolution can only come about by the united struggle of the entire working class, not by individual acts of heroism.
Revolutionaries need arms, and $500,000 would buy a lot of machine guns.
I take it that this is the sum demanded for the release of young Barrios.
Right.
Well, I can only repeat that the view of the Frente Nacional is that there are no shortcuts, no substitutes for mass action.
Where are the other members of your group?
Leeds. They stayed on.
Why?
To attend various political meetings.
You drive a dormobile?
Yes.
Take it up to Leeds with you?
No.
Who had it while you were away?
I parked it at the station and picked it up when I got in this morning.
All right.
I can go?
No, you'll be our guest for a little longer while we check on the Avoca Hotel.
Oh, by the way, read Lenin on the Narodniks. His view was that they indulged in heroics basically for their own glory.
And you don't want glory?
No, we want something much more prosaic. Food.
Cool.
Enjoy the lecture?
He believes it.
It's well rehearsed, isn't it?
Well, it's the party line. You'll hear the same thing discussed in any debating hall.
Yeah. Well, you better ask the Yorkshire police if they've got anything on the wandering revolutionaries. Have Special Branch check the football store in the Avoca Hotel.
Yeah. You know, this morning must have been a trial run.
Oh, yes. They were watching us to see if we were watching them. There's bound to be another phone call with another deadline.
Thank you.
Sebastian, have the police heard anything?
No. This morning's operation was totally abortive.
Where have you been?
I've been to see the Home Secretary. He was very polite, very sympathetic.
Sebastian?
He assured me that Kingdom was the ideal man for the job, an officer with a very fine record, etc., etc. Personally, I have doubts. There's only one way to deal with this, to put under lock and key all expatriate Guantalans and every single sympathizer with the Frente Nacional. Yes?
Chief Superintendent Kingdom and Sergeant Ward are here, Excellency.
Send them straight up.
Perhaps they've heard something. They have. I feel it.
I remember when your famous intuition told you the President was going to make me Foreign Secretary. I ended up a mere ambassador.
What's the matter with you? A time like this and you're so hostile. For all we know, Manuel...
Yes. I'm sorry. We're both on edge. It's a difficult time.
It's been difficult for years.
There are always problems in the world of politics.
I meant us. Our problems.
I wasn't aware we were sufficiently interested in...
For heaven's sake, Sebastian, we go through the motions, but how long is it since we...
My dear, marriage isn't one perpetual honeymoon. We've matured. We've changed.
You've changed. Of course, I always knew you were ambitious.
Is that a sin?
When it affects everything, when nothing is allowed to stand in its way.
I've never stood in your way.
No. And look what it's done to us.
I'm afraid you're over-dramatizing again.
Am I? That's right. Turn away. Pretend all's well. Clutch at your papers. Do you ever think about what you are, what you stand for?
That's enough. Come in.
Chief Superintendent Kingdom and Sergeant Ward.
Well, thank you, Miguel. Superintendent, have you anything to tell us?
Not yet, sir.
What about the Frente Nacional?
Well, we've pulled in Vincente Ubico and we're chasing up the others. Now, have either of you received any further communication from the kidnappers?
No.
Well, they're bound to phone again. We'd like to be here when they do. So please, Mrs. Barrios, what I suggest...
I'm frightened. He should have been here by now. It's already 2 hours past the deadline.
2 hours?
What?
You said 2 hours. Now, you know very well the ransom was to be handed over at 11 a.m. That was 5 hours ago.
Oh, it was a slip of the tongue.
Candida, what's happened? What have you done?
Nothing.
Mrs. Barrios, have you received any further communication from the kidnappers?
No. No. Excuse me, please.
Candida.
All right. I did it because he's my son. I love him.
What did you do?
I received another call at 11 o'clock. Oh, they're very clever, these men. They said that they knew there'd been nothing in the case. That if I ever wanted to see Manuel again, I must do what they asked.
Which was what?
I sold my jewels. I went to the bank. I put the money in a case. I got on the tube at Sloane Square. At Edgware Road, a man put his hand on the case and looked at me, and I let him take it.
All right. Well, you better come with me, look at some photographs, see if you can identify him. You're right. These people are clever. Send us off on a wild goose chase and then attack the weakest and most vulnerable link in the chain.
Is it weakness to love one's son?
Kingdom's right. They're clever and you're stupid. Don't you realize what you've done? You've killed him.
What?
You imagine they're going to let him go now so that he can walk in and give their descriptions to the police?
The best way to have kept him alive was to stall them. They've got what they want now.
Yeah. Yes, I've got that. Everything according to plan. And the arrangements to transfer the merchandise? As agreed. Good. Thanks.
Yes.
Senor Barrios. Senor Cabrera.
What is it? Senor Barrios.
Darling, where have you been? I've been calling you. Well, why didn't you let me know? You've heard about Manuel. Yes, we tried to keep it out of the papers, but... Oh, Brett, darling, don't be soothing. It's too serious. When can I see you? Well, even if it's only for half an hour. All right. Goodbye.
Hello, Mother.
Oh, darling! Oh, my darling! Oh. Where did they take you?
Oh, it was in the country somewhere. A farmhouse or a cottage.
Oh, Manuel, I can hardly believe you're real. I knew I was doing the right thing. Oh, Manuel.
Cheers.
Cheers, darling.
Who are you talking to?
When?
When I came in, you were on the phone.
Oh, a friend. I don't think you know him.
Oh, I heard you call him Brett.
Yes, that's right.
How long have you known this, Brett?
Oh, a few weeks, maybe longer. Darling, why all these questions?
Oh, it's just that Father's been having talks with a man named Brett. I heard him telling Garcia about it. He's an American arms dealer.
Well, is that a crime? I mean, every country needs arms, and someone has to supply them. Why are you staring at me?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking how pretty you look. No one ever believes me when I say you're my mother.
Oh, well, I am, I assure you. I didn't discover you on a doorstep or wrapped in a blanket on a mountainside. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Why do you say that?
Because you're a romantic.
What a romantic future. A soldier in the Guantalan army.
Never mind, darling. Think how handsome you'll look in the uniform with dozens of medals and all that gold braid.
I doubt that if even in the Guantalan army one starts off with dozens of medals.
You feeling any better?
My ribs still ache. They weren't very gentle people.
I ought to send you straight back home. I can't risk this happening again. As it is, it looks as though we'll all be going back soon.
Yes. Mother's told me about the telex from the president. Oh, what an awful dilemma it must have been. My life or your duty to that barbarian? Well, never mind. I'm sure he'll understand that it wasn't you who let silly, sentimental ties cloud your judgment.
The president was right. From the point of view of the good of the country, he was right. You're old enough to understand that. There's a policeman waiting downstairs to take you to Scotland Yard. Be sensible. Try to cooperate, at least with them.
I just don't know. You must remember they had masks on most of the time. There's something about his hair. He could have been one of them, I suppose. Yes, I've seen him before.
You're sure?
Yes, somewhere.
That's Vincente Ubico. Could have seen his picture in the Guantalan or the British papers. All right, Manuel. What time did they pick you up?
2:15.
Where?
Queen's Crescent, not far from the embassy.
How many were there?
2.
What kind of vehicle did they have?
Yeah, it was some sort of van.
An automobile?
No, I don't think so. Small, green, I think. Like the kind they use for delivering groceries. But I only got a hazy impression. I was dragged into it backwards.
Well, did they tie you up?
Yes.
Blindfold?
Yes.
So you've no idea where they took you?
Well, it was somewhere in the country. It could have been a farmhouse. It was completely empty. Only a few pieces of broken furniture.
How long were you traveling?
Oh, about an hour and a half.
An hour and a half. That gives us, what, 25 miles centre of London?
Yeah, that time of day. Right, now, did you notice anything on the journey?
I told you I was blindfolded.
Yeah, but any noises, anything, I mean, bumps in the road even, anything that'll help us pinpoint the direction.
Well, we seemed to go through heavy traffic for a while. And then...
Yes?
Well, then we hit a long, uninterrupted stretch. No traffic jams, or at least very few.
Well, motorway?
Yes, and...
Yes, something else?
Noises. You said noises. I heard a sort of whining sound, like a jet. Could have been an airport.
London airport.
All right, after the aircraft. How long were you traveling?
20 minutes or so.
Still on a motorway or dual carriageway?
Well, for a time, about 10 minutes. Then there were no other cars.
What country?
Yes, bends in the road. I could feel the movement of the van.
Uh-huh.
Now, when you got to this cottage, farmhouse, whatever it was, could you see out of the windows?
No, they were boarded up.
And you didn't see the outside of the building?
Well, they didn't take the blindfold off until I was inside.
Could you hear anything when you were inside?
I was in the middle of the country.
No cars?
Well, 1 or 2.
And what about aircraft? Were you still near the flight lanes?
No, but I did hear something. It was like the whine of a jet, but high-pitched.
What, machinery?
Yes. Like a saw. A circular saw. It could have been that. But it was always there in the background all the time, so eventually you forgot it.
All right, so what have we got?
Oh, a derelict cottage or farmhouse, possibly near a sawmill and within 20 minutes of London airport.
And there were 2 of them?
Yes, but they weren't Guantalans. They spoke with, French or Italian accents.
And they used no names?
I don't know. I just can't remember.
All right. You look all in. You better get home. We'll talk again tomorrow. Show Mr. Barrios out.
Sebastian, I simply don't understand you. You're an intelligent man. Your own son has been snatched off the street. Can't you see this is only the beginning?
I'm sure the president knows how to deal with the Flente National.
Sure, as long as there's only a handful of them, but they're growing. Now, this business with your boy, it's the start of a new phase. In a year's time, you're going to have strikes, riots, the whole works.
It's hardly my concern. It seems almost certain now that I no longer hold any position in public life, thanks to my wife's foolishness. From the president, ordering my immediate return to Guantanamo.
Well, you're a clever man, a diplomat, an old campaigner. You'll soon be back in favor. He needs people like you.
He also needs water cannon, tear gas, riot shields. His police force is disastrously under-equipped. Now, I can help him, Sebastian. I mean, I don't want to see your country taken over by a bunch of illiterate peasants.
I find your concern for the future of my country most touching.
So I'm a businessman. Is there anything wrong with wanting to make a few bucks?
No, especially when everybody knows you've bought up a lot of stuff that nobody else wants.
Look, do me a favor. Talk to the president. He's always listened to you. Tell him what's on the way. After this trouble with your boy, you ought to be able to talk with a lot of conviction.
When I've sorted out my own position, I'll see what I can do. Now, if you'll excuse me, Brett, I have a lot of packing to do.
Do you recognize that?
Yes, that's the blanket they gave me.
Uh-huh.
It was the only one they had, that and the crockery.
And is this the room they locked you in?
Yes, there's no doubt about it.
Good.
Good. Right, we're having the house examined for fingerprints. We'd like you to go down later on just to make absolutely sure. Now, you had something to tell us.
Yes. Well, you remember I told you there were 2 men?
Yeah.
Well, there was a third. I didn't see him, but I heard his voice. I heard a third voice through the door. He came late at night. I've heard the same voice since I came home.
Where were you
When?
the last few days?
Told you I had to go out of town on business.
Well, why didn't you let me know you were going away?
Sweetheart, in business, things have a habit of cropping up unexpectedly.
I needed you.
I know. Now calm down, Everything's gonna work out just fine. Give it a few weeks. I've got 1 or 2 business projects to sort out, and then we'll be off, just the 2 of us. Anywhere you like. Name the place, anywhere in the world.
Oh, Brett, do promise.
Cross my heart.
Yes?
Sergeant Ward is here again, madame.
I'm sorry I can't see him now.
In point of fact, he wants to see Mr. Ashley.
Well, you'd better ask him in then.
Senor Barrios will see you now, sir.
Hello, Mrs. Barris.
What is it now?
Brett Ashley?
Yeah.
Yes, they told me at your office I might find you here.
Of course. What can I do for you, Sergeant?
Well, I think it would be better somewhere else.
What? Well, now look, Sergeant, my conscience is clear. Anything you have to say could be said in front of Mrs. Barrios.
Very well. I believe you may be able to help us in our inquiries into the kidnapping of Manuel Barrios. I would like you to come with me and answer some questions.
This is ridiculous. He wasn't even here. Brett, tell him where you were.
No, not now. It's, well, I'd better go with the officer and get it sorted out.
Who told you this? Who made these accusations?
Your son.
You stupid boy, what's got into you? Why did you make these accusations? Haven't we had enough trouble as it is?
It was the truth. I told them the truth.
Liar.
I heard his voice. I heard him speaking with the others.
Manuel, darling, how can you possibly believe that Brett was involved in such a terrible thing?
And why are you so sure that he wasn't? Because he's your lover? I've told you what he does for a living. Your handsome Brett. He sells arms, tear gas, machine guns, bombs. Do you know why he's so interested in you? Because you have influence with Father, and Father had influence with the President.
You hate him. You hate your father.
Yes. Because he wants to make a soldier out of me. A defender of the state. But most of all, because of what he's done to you.
And Brett?
He and Father are cast in exactly the same mold.
Poor Manuel, you've never grown up, have you? You still want your mother all to yourself.
Now, come on. Why? Give me one solid reason why I'd pull a stunt like that.
You are a dealer in small arms.
That's no crime.
It can be a very lucrative business.
And isn't it the case that Guantala has been proving a very reluctant buyer?
Sure. But we'll break through, just as soon as the president realizes that the students and workers, the Frente Nacional, mean business.
The kidnapping of the son of one of his leading diplomats might convince him.
Oh, I like that. That's very ingenious. That's Machiavellian. But I play it strictly by the book. Certain things have just got to happen, like revolution in Guantala. It's what they call historical determinism.
Yeah. You, still haven't told us where you've been for the last couple of days.
No. No, I thought it better to leave that until we got down here. You see, it's, well, it's kind of embarrassing. I'm on very friendly terms with Mrs. Barrios. I also have a few other friends. Why don't you call that one up? Anything else?
Well, you'll have to stay here a little while longer.
While you check out the alibi. Sure. Just so long as it's not a drafty cell.
Charming character. This is cast iron.
You might almost say gilt-edged. Kingdom. Yeah. When was this? Yeah? What sort of van? Is he reliable? All right, hang on to him. I'll talk to him in a few minutes. A man answering the description of Manuel Barrios was seen getting into a van in Queen's Crescent at 2:30 on Thursday. He waited on the pavement, van drove up, he stepped into it, van drove off. This whole thing is beginning to fall to pieces. Look what we've got. He says he was dragged into that van. Now we learn that he just walked into it by himself. The kidnappers were supposed to be mysterious foreigners with French or Italian accents. Now suddenly there's a third, an American.
And his whole construction of the journey. He gave us everything, all the clues on a plate.
Yeah. Couldn't have been easier.
Why?
I don't know. Trying to screw money out of his father, perhaps? No love lost there.
Why thicken up a good story with an American arms dealer?
Another way of getting back at his parents. His mother, because she and Ashley are lovers.
Oedipus. And the father?
And the father, because he was contemplating doing business with an American arms dealer.
Which makes Manuel a political animal, with leanings towards the Frente Nacional.
Yeah. Get a team out. I want every known member of the Frente Nacional picked up. Special branch will lend a hand. Conspiracy to defraud. No, don't bother about the charges. Just pull them in for questioning. I'll attend to the London office myself.
You are a bourgeois to your very core. You come to us purporting to sympathize with the struggle of the Guantalan working class.
Vincenti,
Silence!
please!
You had a plan for raising money to buy arms. It was a simple plan, like all good plans, and we listened. And then what happens? You go to the police and embroider a credible story with rubbish about an American arms dealer. You stupid little...
I only did it because he's our enemy. An enemy to the working classes. Believe me, this man Brett is dangerous. He wants to sell arms to the government. Arms which will be used against us.
You did it because he is your mother's lover. Just as you came to us in the first place, not out of love for the working class, but because you hate your father.
Well, yes, it's true, I do hate him, but only because he's our enemy.
You're a typical liberal son of an authoritarian father. You have used a great movement to work out your own petty problems and hatreds. You joined forces with any group, right or left, in order to get at your father. We have no room for you. I no longer believe in your professed love of the working class.
Vincenti, you must listen. Believe me. Whatever has happened, nothing has changed. I still have the money and I can still take it home in the bag.
Do you think the police are as stupid as you are? When they prove that you lied about the American, how long do you think it will take them to arrive at the truth?
Well, they may guess, but they can't prove anything.
They don't have to prove anything to get us deported.
Oh. I hadn't thought...
Oh, you hadn't thought. You have destroyed our work in this country. Get out.
Vincenti, please. Now, I swear I did it from the very best of motives.
Get out!
What are you going to do?
Oh, you need not be afraid. I've told you many times, individual violence serves no purpose.
Hello, Olive. Working late?
Wasn't that Manuel Barrios?
Olive, what have you been up to?
They wanted to give him a ticking off, Vincenti and the others. They're educated boys. They don't believe in individual violence. Oh, that boy's a phony. He's wrecked our movement.
Olive, what have you done to him?
My mother worked for a Guantalan landowner. She worked 18 hours a day in dirt and mud. They used to beat her. She died in a field. I believe in revenge. I believe in vengeance.
We've searched all known premises of the Frente Nacional, business and private. Of course, it could be out of the country already. On the other hand, the man who took the money from your wife could have handed it over to Manuel before he came back.
But surely, even if all you say about my son is true, would he have been so foolish as to keep the money here?
Foolish? I don't agree, sir. Foolish, yes, to try and implicate Ashley, but if he hadn't, who would have thought of looking for it here?
This was hidden at the back of his wardrobe.
And what safer way of getting it out of the country than in the diplomatic bag?
Still find it incredible. I know Manuel had no respect for me, or for the policies I stand for. But to join the Frente, a gang of anarchists, terrorists...
Trotskyists.
If it's any consolation, sir, I don't think he was ever one of them. Somewhere between the two camps, I'd say.
To go to such lengths, and to pay with his life.
When it comes to the crunch, the liberal gets caught in the crossfire.